Featherweight king, showman, knockout artist, Prince Naseem wasn't just a fighter, he was a spectacle. This dude was like watching boxing and professional wrestling collide in the ring, but behind the flash, there's a lot you probably didn't know. Let's get into 10 wild facts about the one and only Prince Nas. You're not going to believe this, but this dude was practically born with boxing gloves on. Okay, maybe not literally, but born in Sheffield, England to Yemeni parents, Naseem started boxing when he was just 7 years old. Can you imagine that? 7 years old, probably smaller than most kids his age, and he's already got that fire in his belly. By the time he was 12, forget about it. He was already sparring with grown men and knocking them out. 12 years old. That's insane. Now, you've got something special when your trainer sees your potential from day one, and Naseem's trainer, that was the legendary Brendan Ingle. This guy trained world champions, for crying out loud. And about Naseem, Ingle once said, "This kid will be world champion one day." He saw it in him, that raw talent, that hunger to be the best. And spoiler alert, Brendan Ingle was right. All right, let's talk about the show, because when it came to entrances, Prince Nas was on another level. This wasn't just walking to the ring, it was a full-blown spectacle. Remember when he backflipped into the ring? Or how about the time he flew in on a freaky magic carpet? This guy brought WWE-level drama to real fights. Nobody, and I mean nobody, did entrances like Prince Nas. Chapter 4, Southpaw, but could switch instantly. Okay, now let's get into the actual fighting, because this is where it gets really interesting. Nas was a natural southpaw, one of the most awkward stances to fight against. But here's the thing, he could switch to orthodox mid-combo, and I'm talking seamlessly, without losing any power or timing. You'd think you had him figured out, and bam! He'd switch it up on you. The guy was unpredictable, like a magician in the ring. Chapter 531, knockouts in 36 wins. Look, Prince Nas didn't just win fights, he ended careers. We're talking 31 knockouts out of 36 wins. He had this way of just destroying people, making it look effortless. One punch, lights out. You didn't want to blink when this guy was in the ring because you might miss the knockout. Chapter 6. He made over $40 million before 30, all that flash, all those knockouts, they translated into some serious cash. We're talking pay-per-view buys, title defenses, endorsements, you name it. Prince Nas was raking it in. By the time he hit 30, he was a multi-millionaire. He lived the life, man. Fast cars, mansions, the whole 9 yards. But like every good story, there's always a twist. In 2001, Nas fought Marco Antonio Barrera. And get this, it was his first and only loss. Can you believe that? The guy was undefeated, on top of the world, and then bam, one fight changed everything. And you know what he did? He walked away from the sport, just like that. Chapter 8. He was banned from driving for dangerous speeding. Now, the story takes a bit of a dark turn. In 2005, Nas was involved in a really serious car crash. He was driving way too fast, man, like dangerously fast. He ended up serving time in prison for it. It was a wake-up call, for sure. He later said it made him rethink his life choices, and you could tell it really affected him. Chapter 9. He inspired a generation of fighters. But despite the controversies, there's no denying Prince Nas's impact on boxing. Fighters today, guys like Conor McGregor, Tyson Fury, they all cite Nas as a major influence. He was ahead of his time with his flash, his power, his confidence. He brought something different to the sport, something electric. On Chapter 10, he's still royalty in the boxing world. Even though he retired early, Nas is still a legend. He's still beloved by fans worldwide. And in 2015, he got the ultimate recognition. He was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Prince never needed a crown, he earned it in the ring. Otro Prince Naseem, a boxing legend. So there you have it. 10 surprising facts about Prince Naseem. The guy was a force of nature, a true original. He brought excitement and entertainment to boxing, and his legacy continues to inspire fighters today. So which fact blew your mind the most? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to like, sub, and hit that bell. This is Channel Live News 24, where legends never die.